Alright guys, I'm just getting out of work. I got the Scat Pack Park looking pretty good. Had it ceramic coating redone, which is what I did in my last video. If that video is up, I assume it is. Got my girl's WRX here. Still need to do a review video, my Mustang. And we're actually going up to pick up my Volk wheels for the Supra here. It's going back in the garage soon, and that's kind of probably what the title of this video is. I kind of wanted to talk about this for a second because, you know, life always has some level of bullshit I got to deal with. So, my neighbors, which you can probably see in the screenshot, called the Township on me for the Supra. So I got to get it back in the garage, where it belongs. We're working on the garage anyway. We only have it out here because Craig, my buddy, is fixing up the garage a little bit. He's got to do some things in there, get straightened out, so put this back in here. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to pick up the Volk wheels, which look like this. Except I had them repaired and redone. The short of it is, we don't get along with our neighbors because we had an incident where a piece of their house basically fell off, hit my Mustang here, top there, somewhere around here, and it was like this big fiasco. And essentially, I had to get a lawyer involved to get my Mustang repaired, and in retaliation, they sent the Township after me. The first time around, which was forever ago. And so it appears that any time they can, they'll get the Township involved. So now I got the Township coming after, you know, making threats with the Supra. So that's a no-no. We're not gonna play that game. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these Volk wheels done. I got them from a place called Inner City. I'm gonna put the listing somewhere on the screen because I can't remember it. Noticed a couple of the guys locally with Supras on Instagram use these guys, so that was good enough for me. So I went ahead and I dropped the wheels off to them. And I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I'll also bring the Township notice, and I'll show you guys some of that too. So we'll look at it, and we'll kind of talk about that a little more in depth. So let's get out of here. I got to go get these wheels before they close. One of their slingshots. So let's go check out these wheels. I think it's nice. Craig's got the other wheel. No more curb rash. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Let me go pay for these. Dirty, huh? Yeah. The shop is dirty as hell. Yeah. Well, drop it. Oh God. Maybe I shouldn't hold my camera down. Maybe I shouldn't hold the camera. Oh God. Alright guys, I'm gonna turn this camera off for obvious reasons. Alright guys, so the wheels are back. Just looking at a little more detail, you know, looks like there's a little bit of dirt got stuck in the powder coating during the process. You know, I think we had to rate these guys. Probably give them between a 7 and an 8. It's satisfaction, but it's you know, far from perfect. So, but it will do. It will do, donkey. Any other comments, Craig, for the viewers? Other than I'm famous. All right. Well, let's go back. Let's go back in the house. I've got to kind of go over how much I paid for them, and then kind of wrap up the video on the Township and that whole shenanigans, and fill you guys in on my plan of action, if you will. Alright guys, so let's go over what the wheels cost me. They were $400 total. Go ahead and show you guys the receipt right there. If you're in the area, you want to hit them up. They charged me $35 per wheel for the tire install, $30 to repair the curb rash per wheel, which I didn't think was bad, and then to powder coat the 18-inch wheels gloss black, which was $135 each, totaling $400. So the pricing's not bad. The finished product wasn't terrible. It was acceptable. You know, really was hoping to be like perfect, but that's not the case. We kind of already went over that. So there's that. If you want to hit them up there in Philadelphia, and I want to go speak about the Township. That's why you guys, I assume, clicked the video. So we'll kind of go over this together, guys. There we go. So it says, a recent inspection of your area, a rental inspection, a housing sale inspection, or a vacant property inspection has found that your property has violations of Pennsauken Township Administrative Code. The violation or violations are attached to this letter so that you may take the steps to correct them within the specific time frame. And it goes on to say that if you need more time, you need to write them a letter, blah, blah, blah. It gives the contact information to the inspector, who I'm familiar with because this is not the first time I've had to deal with the Township because of my neighbors. So, list of violations. So last time I had one of these, it was literally a list. This time it's just one. Apparently I violated code PM 302.8. Violation description, motor vehicle expect as provided for in other regulations, non-operative, unlicensed, unregistered, uninsured vehicle should be parked, kept, or stored on any premise, and no vehicle should at any time be in a state of majority disassembled, disrepair, or in the progress of being stripped or dismantled. Painting of vehicles is prohibited unless conducted inside an approved spray booth. Now, the purpose of having rules like this makes some sense because it really devalues a lot of properties. If you drive around, you'll see, I'm sure you have a neighborhood around you, or might be in a neighborhood where people have like the cars with like missing wheels and jack stands. It's pretty insane. So it's just abuse of power, essentially. You know, my neighbors, which I kind of mentioned briefly outside, I was going over the car, we had an issue. I'm not going to get into it. I've kind of mentioned in previous videos before, kind of just dabbling into it. Essentially, a chimney cap fell off their house, which I warned them about, onto my Mustang, damaged it. Not crazy damage. I just wanted them to fix it because I was just frustrated that, you know, they can't maintain their property, and it damaged my property. We tried to work it out man to man, and it just, long story short is they just were still on time to kind of figure how they wanted to strategize, not fixing my car basically, and basically sending the Township after me. So I had to get a lawyer involved to get my car fixed and to kind of keep the Township. Basically I'm going to get the Supra back in the garage. Last time I didn't have the space. I actually had to remove my Mustang. I had to remove it off the property, and I had it sit at my girlfriend's property forever until I can get it back here and get it running. The irony is these people hate the fact that my cars are loud. They hate all these what I'm into in my hobby. And there's a little bit of irony, I have to say, that my Supra's pretty quiet, being worked on, sitting there. But now they're just going to pretty much speed the process up, and then they're going to start bitching how loud it is. So there is a lot of irony to this, to be honest with you. They were just better off leaving the car sit there, in my opinion. So that's it. I'm going to get in there. If the Township pulls any more shenanigans or says the vehicle actually does need to be removed off the property, even though it's back in the garage, I will get my lawyer back involved. I don't have to do that. It does cost me money. But I've done it before, and we'll see how it goes. The guy that I deal with, that's the enforcer or the code inspector, is pretty cool. He kind of knows the deals, and this is politics, and he knows he's kind of stuck in the middle of it. He's already kind of told me some things, and this is why I know 110% it's my neighbors who are forcing this. And which, by the way, I'll flash up a picture. If you actually drive by my house, you would have no idea that my Supra has no wheels on it. Heck, I did with the photo. So that's how I knew from the get-go that like something was up with this whole situation, because like I said, there's just no way you could see anything. Hold on. Let's go there. you can kind of see, like, they had to zoom in to get the Supra, you know, the picture of it on the jack stands, with my girlfriend's car blocking it. And usually there's cars even behind that car. So, I mean, if you just drive by, you're not seeing that. So that's why I knew a red flag from the get-go that my neighbors were sort of involved. So, it won't be the first time to try to get my cars off the property. It won't be the first time to try to get me out of here, because this is my friend's house that I live with. So it is what it is. I'll keep you guys posted if anything happens. I really don't expect anything else to happen. I expect to put my wheels back on, get it back in the garage, which is usually where it is anyway, and get the car back up and running, which I've been doing videos on. And then they'll probably just bitch that it's loud. So what else is new? But I'll keep you guys posted. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have any stories like this, by the way, please share. I'm not the only guy that likes loud cars, fast cars that have issues with neighbors. So comment below with your stories. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I'll see you guys next video. All right, peace. It's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you. Very serious.